She was the rebellious force of Hollywood, an Academy Award-winning star whose charisma was impossible to ignore. Shirley MacLaine held audiences spellbound for 7 decades, effortlessly moving between side-splitting comedy and heart-wrenching drama. Yet behind the public glamour lay a life marked by radical choices and shocking personal freedoms. Married for 28 years, her union was far from ordinary, a private agreement of independence few could truly understand. But the reality was far stranger than most imagined. She didn't just bend the rules, she seemed to live in a world entirely her own. Born Shirley MacLaine Beatty in 1934, she was the older sister of the equally renowned Warren Beatty. Their household was steeped in the arts, with a mother who taught drama and a father who was a college professor. From a young age, Shirley was drawn to performance, dedicating herself to ballet and developing a drive that was both intense and fiercely self-reliant. Her hunger for autonomy led her to marry businessman Steve Parker in 1954, just as her screen career began to take flight with the trouble with Harry. Behind the public veneer of a Hollywood marriage, however, lay a private arrangement that would define much of her life. By the 1960s, MacLaine had become an international sensation, starring in iconic films such as The Apartment. But the picture-perfect image was a carefully crafted illusion. Her marriage to Parker evolved into a geographically separated, decades-long open arrangement, one where both partners agreed to pursue relationships outside the marriage while remaining legally bound. Radical even by today's standards, this pact allowed Shirley to maintain her independence without severing formal ties. Yet the arrangement carried its own tensions, and when she finally revealed the full story in her candid memoirs, it stunned readers worldwide. MacLaine chronicled passionate relationships across the globe, portraying her life as a tapestry of independent and intense connections. The revelations were compounded by her increasingly outspoken devotion to New Age beliefs. She authored best-selling books on reincarnation and past lives, claiming experiences as a survivor of Atlantis. This dual existence, the celebrated actress and the spiritual seeker, confounded mainstream audiences. Was she a visionary, or had she stepped too far from reality? The dramatic apex came with her 1983 memoir, Out on a Limb, which detailed her experiences communicating with spirits, exploring past lives, and even claiming that she and co-star Jack Lemmon had been lovers in a previous incarnation. She described these otherworldly encounters with such vivid detail, including a supposed UFO sighting with her former lover, that the book shattered the conventions of celebrity autobiography. In that moment, Shirley MacLaine traded her title as Hollywood royalty for the mantle of enigma. She didn't merely reveal private truths, she opened the door to an entirely different worldview. While whispers of delusion circulated through the industry, the reality was that she prioritized the journey of her soul over public perception. MacLaine never offered apologies for her unconventional life. The controversy only amplified her authenticity. She earned the Academy Award for Terms of Endearment in 1983, even as her spiritual work soared in popularity, proving her talent was indisputable. Her marriage to Parker ended in 1982, years before the memoir's release, but she continued to act, write, and tour well into her 90s, fiercely guarding her independence. Shirley MacLaine's lasting legacy isn't merely her filmography. It's her fearless refusal to conform, her commitment to living life on her own terms, and her relentless pursuit of experiences beyond the ordinary. She discovered fulfillment not just in the characters she portrayed on screen, but in the countless lives she believed she had lived before.